Hey, it's Keegan, the Balanced Nomad, and today I just wanted to quickly chat with you guys about where I've been and how I see the future of this channel going. I've been a little bit MIA recently, and I felt the need to kind of explain why and what's been going on. So we can go all the way to the beginning of why I started Balanced Nomad, and if you found me here on YouTube, you might not know, but I actually started Balance Nomad not as a YouTube channel, but as a website. So back in March, I worked my ass off to create Balance Nomad, which is my blog, my website. I don't know anything about website design. It was such a challenge, but I felt so accomplished when I finally created the blog. And I made this for travelers, not for yoga. So you might be asking, how did I end up with a yoga YouTube channel? So let me break down what happened. So I created this YouTube channel shortly after I created the blog, and I wanted to kind of tie in this idea of wellness and travel going together. I felt like I had a somewhat unique perspective as someone who did a lot of traveling in her 20s. As someone who's sober, I feel like a lot of places are very focused on party, drinking, wine, whatever it may be. And I felt like I had kind of a different niche to tap into and a story I wanted to share. So I started posting videos on YouTube, and if you go back to my very, very early videos, you'll see that they are yoga for jet lag, yoga for backpackers, because I really wanted to tie in these two ideas. And needless to say, those videos did not do well at all. Basically, no one watched them because that's just not a really common thing for people to search. So instead of pivoting my content more towards travel, I went the opposite direction and ended up creating more yoga classes. I was really enjoying making yoga videos. I was really lucky I was living in a really beautiful house in Spain that had a great place for filming. So it just kind of became routine to film more yoga classes. I hadn't taught yoga in person since October the previous year, so it felt really good to teach again, even if it was just to the camera. I did kind of feel this pull to make more personal videos, but then some of my yoga videos started doing pretty decent and got some good views, so I kind of dropped everything with the blog and kind of went all in on the YouTube channel. And I really just focused on making lots of yoga videos. So what's been happening now and why have I not been making yoga videos? So back in June, I moved back to Canada, and with that, losing my beautiful filming location in Spain, had to kind of pivot and relearn where to film, what looks good. And I also went back to work full time. I was very exhausted and very burnt out overworking throughout the summer and trying to balance the channel, the blog, which had kind of gone cold at that point, as well as working full time was just a lot on my plate. I was so exhausted that making yoga videos just kind of went on the back burner for a bit. I started getting really overwhelmed that I hadn't posted and that the videos I was posting weren't doing as well as how they were when I was back in Spain. So I was just feeling really frustrated and felt a lot less happy and passionate to create the yoga videos. And I just felt so disingenuine to make a video and share this beautiful practice of yoga while being so miserable to do it. I just became really focused on numbers, which became kind of stagnant since I got to Canada. And it just didn't motivate me because I wasn't making the videos I was passionate about. So where do I see the future of Balanced Nomad going? I do want to create videos so badly. When I started filming for this channel, I was loving creating yoga videos, creating new classes, but right now I just do not feel inspired to make them at all. So I do think I'll be pausing creating yoga content for the moment. I'm not saying I'm done with yoga videos or anything, but for the time being, I'm gonna take a break until I feel properly motivated and passionate to share this practice with you. In the meantime, I would love to create more videos that are meaningful to me. On this channel, I want to make videos that I'm passionate to make. I don't want to focus on numbers anymore because it's just been so exhausting. I want to bring back the original energy I felt in the fire when I created Balanced Nomad. I want to make videos about wellness, sobriety, cooking, and travel. These are my passions and these are what I want to share. And travel, again, it's what I created this for, it's what I wanted to share. When I started making my yoga videos, I was really lucky to be living in such a beautiful location, but I was not traveling, so I didn't really feel inspired to create any travel videos. Whereas now my life is going to be taking a turn in a few months. I'm really, really excited and I want to document my entire journey, which I want to do here on Balanced Nomad because that's what I created it for. I just want to say thank you so much for being here. If you've been supporting me and I see your comments and I see your consistent views, and I thank you so much. It means the world to me. That's really the fire that kept me going. Even when I wasn't feeling motivated to create videos, those few comments from the same people watching me week after week. And if you were just here for the yoga content, I totally understand and I appreciate you helping me start this journey. Even if my content is shifting, I'd love if you stuck here with me. I do want to create yoga videos again. I just don't think it's going to be happening anytime soon. I'm excited to kind of recreate this channel into what I originally wanted it to be. And if you enjoy written content, I really hope to get back to the blog as well. My website is down below and I would love to see you there as well. Thank you so much for watching this video. I have lots to come on this channel and I hope to see you soon. Thank you so, so much.